Hello, Chris here again. This lesson is basically when you actually start out and you're strumming a few basic chords, open chords, say for example G, E minor, C and D, there is a very fundamental error that most people tend to adopt as they start out playing. It goes like this. It's a stop between chord changes. Now this is quite a simple thing to rectify, but what tends to happen is most people when they start out they let the left hand rule the right hand, which is why when they're changing chords they know the shapes of the chords, they know where all the fingers are going, but what tends to happen is they stop, put the fingers in place, then continue. Mistake. The way to get around this is to actually use a metronome and to start your metronome extremely slowly. Don't worry about speed. Speed is something that comes as you progress. People I know have spent years and years and years, myself included, actually working on speed issues and shred and things like that, and it's not always the be all and end all of guitar playing. It's great to have, it's a nice tool to have, but not necessarily something that you're going to use all the way through every single song. So this is the basis of starting you off to work correctly as well. What you have to do is swap roles, make the right arm continually play in time, which then forces the left arm to keep in touch. Keep up to speed with the right hand basically. So if we were to set the metronome at a basic beat of 60 beats per minute, I'm actually going to just play 1 beat per click on this, 4 strums per chord, G, E minor, C, D, and you'll see how this ties the left hand into the right, not right to left. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, every time you play the cycle of the G, E minor, C, D chords, you'll discover that the duration of every little part of that exercise is exactly the same. That is the secret to synchronizing left and right hand when you're starting off. Most players, like I say, let the left hand do the talking. It's the opposite. Let the right hand control the timing and the tempo of the left. It forces the left hand to catch up basically, so that the mistakes on the timing between the chords get smaller and smaller and smaller until we eradicate them altogether. I would probably suggest, if you are struggling with timing issues when changing chords as you first start out, I would probably suggest that you maybe run through this exercise maybe 5 to 10 minutes per day, which doesn't sound much, but over the course of a week you've sat solidly for maybe 60-70 minutes working on this timing issue. So little and often is going to give you huge gains on this process. Again, just to recap, if you are struggling to play at 60 beats a minute, don't worry. Knock it down to 50. If 50 is too fast for you and you can't keep up and keep that right hand in time with that click, 1 note per beat. That's the vital ingredient on this, making sure that you are 1 strum per beat to the metronome. Just put it to a comfortable starting place and you'll find that in no time at all these little errors will disappear.